Hello and welcome to Ogun State Weekly. I am Henry Ogunjimi.
And I am BC Adire.
Today on the program, Ogun State Broadcasting Corporation, OGBC, gets new digital studio as one of the foremost radio stations in Nigeria, marks 38 years of its existence in grand style. We'll bring you details of the anniversary, which also witnessed the flag-off of the yearly Adire Textile Carnival by the wife of the governor, Mrs. Olufunsho Amusun.
We'll also bring you the showing of Ogun State delegates at the 3rd National Convention and Presidential Primaries of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Lagos. Governor Ibikule Amusun at the two-day event commended delegates from the state for conducting themselves the Ogun Standard way.
And back in the state, Governor Ibikule Amusun commissions a new farm market in Obantoko area of the state to help farmers in the state in the direct sales of their produce to consumers.
We'll have those details after this timeout. Do join us again.
Adire Fabrics. Once thriving and booming, this popular Kenta Adire market in Itokun, a suburb within the ancient city of Abeokuta, is now a distant contrast from what it used to be in its heydays. This market hosted hundreds of visitors each day that thronged to satisfy their love for Adire.
The materials we use are not sourced here. Our mothers used to buy the fabric they use from Kano State. The same way we now buy from Kano for the production of our designs. But men of the customs service seize our goods on the train, alleging that they are contraband fabrics. This is really affecting our businesses.
The tradition and culture of Abeokuta, southwest state of Ogun State, has taken the country to greater heights in the Committee of Nations. This tradition is still produced in the same primitive and local way as handed down by the forefathers. This situation is calling for assistance for those concerned. What happens to this indigenous craft after this generation will be scary. The challenges notwithstanding, some people are still standing and keeping the tradition, according to Iyaloja of Kenta and Adire Market, Alaja Akamo.
The first design of Adire, handed down to us by our forefathers, have been fading away for about 20 years now, because the local dye leaves are being destroyed by deforestation. We resorted to several innovations using latest technologies, but the modern dye products are very expensive.
Welcome back. The fortune of the State's Broadcasting Corporation, OGBC, in the last 10 years has left much to desire, with past government policies limiting the performance of the public mouthpiece. In its bid to return its past glory, the current administration has given the radio station a new lifeline.
Founded in 1976, Ogun State Broadcasting Corporation ranks amongst the best radio stations in Nigeria, providing a platform for members of the public to air their opinions. Apart from serving as a mouthpiece, the station also serves as a training ground for broadcast journalists, many of whom cut their teeth in the industry.
Many years ago, I was one of the second batch of people who joined here, and spent a good 13 years here. So, yeah, history is good.
Somewhere along the line, this pride of Ogun State and the Western region suffered some challenges, ranging from the dearth of equipment, change of name, to change of operation premises. All that wrong is being rewritten by the Amusun administration, starting from the relocation of the station and the provision of new digital equipment. This has changed the quality of the station's broadcast output.
It's an Italian technology manufactured by Axel. But what we did was to sit down and plan our own thing. The automation, the tracking. So we sent our own specifications to them and they built it. Between 1990, that was when we started operating on FM. And we can calculate the years. How many years now? 1990 to now. About 24 years And this will be the first time we are acquiring new studio equipment. Courtesy His Excellency. And you can see that sky is the limit. The challenge is this. The reward of hard work is more hard work. So, and I've told my staff they should be ready to do more hard work. Let us put back OGBC to its first-class rating.
It's a rejig of I wouldn't want to say broken down system, but one that hasn't been performing at its optimum. So it's just a way to bring things back to normal, start off with equipment, get a lot of retraining back in process, and trying to get back the position that Ogun once held in the Nigerian broadcast system.
The governor also used the opportunity to field questions from members of the public on the governance of the state and the media.
This is what we want to see in Ogun State. It must be as good as it gets anywhere in the world. I know, yes, in New York they will have like this. In Paris they will have. It may be bigger than what we have, but that is the way it should be. And that is what we are seeing. So I'm happy. Indeed, I did not know when we are even given the money that he said that if you're able to do it, it will be like the first, the best. With what I've seen now, and I'm happy that all the members of ESCO are here, we will give them more. OG TV, you will see what we will do there. In fact, we are going to give all these TV stations run for their money. All of you here, be prepared, we are coming. We want to, all of them, all I've seen you, I've seen everybody here. OG TV will rival with all of these private-owned stations. That is how it should be. We are going to spend big money there.
The Adire and Textile Carnival is one of the rites performed yearly during the anniversary of the station. The feast is used to showcase the rich culture and tradition of the indigenous Adire fabric of the people of the state. And the wife of the governor, Mrs. Olufunso Amusun, set the ball rolling.
I am so proud of this Adire fabric. I believe that I'm even an ambassador of it. And if you observe me, especially in my work clothes, and even a lot of times in my outing clothes, because I wear a lot of this Adire, because I believe that you can wear it at any occasion. I make coats out of it, I make jackets out of it, I make skirts out of it, I wear it as a rambuba, I wear it casually, I wear it to outings. And if you keep watching this page, you see a lot of things that they've done with Ankara. I have tried to emulate and do it with Adire as well. I'm aspiring to accomplish this internationally, and if and when I do, it will be with the support of our local producers, because they are beautiful. If you want to jazz them up, you can embellish them. You can do anything they do to lace and anything that they do to Ankara with it. I implore you to all try and tap into this indigenous fabric. You should know you have something precious in your hands, because if you observe people from far and wide, even Europeans, come to Nigeria to come and look for the tie and dye fabric. Yet you have it. Please take ownership and promote this local indigenous fabric to an international level.
The First Lady and her husband then visited all the stands at the exhibition ground, and members of the public had the opportunity to buy various Adire designs at discounted prices.
General Muhammadu Buhari, the flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress APC, emerged on Thursday with party delegates from across the country contributing to the process that may see the APC wrestle power from the ruling party in 2015. Now, Governor Amosu commends the conduct of Ogun State delegates at the two-day convention.
Only the contestants on the stage. 8,000 delegates from across the nation and officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos for one obligation. Their task? To see to the emergence of the candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC) at the 2015 presidential election. For one last time, the 5 aspirants get a shot at convincing delegates to vote for them.
Nigeria needs a leader who understands what it takes to deal with a challenging economic environment, who understand what it takes to create jobs, who understand what it takes to ensure that education should not only be accessible but must deliver the skills that matter. Someone who understands what it takes to turn this country around and has the will to diffuse tensions and to end conflicts among our people. I stand before you to offer myself for consideration as the candidate of our great party in the presidential election of 2015.
I ask for your votes and support as I have these 5 pledges to make. 1, I will honestly govern Nigeria in accord with the Constitution and the rule of law. 2, I will bring all resources necessary to end poverty through ending corruption, promoting broadly shared economic growth, investing in our country, and creating jobs. 3, I will tolerate no religious, regional, ethnic, or gender bias. 4, I will return Nigeria to a position of international respect through active and wise foreign policy. 5th and lastly, I will select the best Nigerian proposed in my government.
As Congressor of the President and Commander-in-Chief, we will do whatever it takes to support education. And as former Minister of Defense, I am beginning to wonder really what has happened in the last few years, because our members of the armed forces were well respected in this country, in Africa, and across the world. I will use my experience as governor and, of course, work harmoniously with governors, 36 governors across the country, hoping that there will be members of the APC, and even if they are not, government at center will work hand in hand so that we can ensure that the relationship that exists between the center and many of us in various states are being changed for the better.
I'm the only one that's talking about big ideas. I'm the only one that has said that I want to move this country from where it is at the moment to a place where it has never been. I'm the only one who has said I want to change the course of history of this country. That is why I believe that I'm the best material for this job.
This tag you wear today and this ballot paper which they're about to give to you, that ballot paper contains the future of your children. In that ballot paper is the security of this nation. In that ballot paper is the job for our youths. You must cast it right. You must never negotiate with it. And you must never do it on basis of sentiments of where you come from. But if you do it right, ladies and gentlemen, by voting me as your presidential candidate, I assure you that one day, this Nigerian naira that is constantly weakening every day will come back again 1-to-1 with dollars. If you vote me one day again, we shall sing the old national anthem. We say, though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.